Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Now batting, Kevin Pillar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Now here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. 1-1 home now to Crawford. 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Number 6, Steven Duggar.
So striding in, Steven Duggar. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pops this one up. Arenado on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it here 4-2. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Number
Your attention,
62
please.
takes the mound as he's been called
For
upon to
San
pitch.
Francisco. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot. Number 62. Now playing shortstop.
Stepping up now,
Batting
Ian
9.
Desmond. He's rolled
Number
into
7.
ground outs a couple of times already here in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Stepping in now, number 58. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The pitcher,
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Kyle Freeland. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Line drive to center field. Pilar is right there, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackman.
At the plate, Charlie Blackman 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through. A base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
So digging in now, Trevor Story. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 64.
David Dahl will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Longoria's there. 1 there. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, number 19, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Rockies on top here at Coors Field as you get a look at our line score through the first 7 innings. Digging in, number 7, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 5. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Dahl is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
Really
Really stayed
24.
staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now in the the box, Ryan McMahon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. Murphy aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Stepping in, Ian Desmond. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
To second for one. To Belt for the twin killing.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, number 58. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And that's the third out. One left for Colorado. They're on top 7-2. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 0-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. A bouncer up the middle. Arenado has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Evan Longoria. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Last strike here for the Giants. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Colorado Rockies get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Kyle Freeland pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Worthy down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies: 7 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.